Hey, what it do, family? Hope everybody's having a great night, day, whatever it may be. Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, a blessed one at that. Hope everybody's feeling healthy. Hope everybody is feeling wealthy, abundant. But tonight I want to talk about not giving up. And tonight I want to share my story of why I'll never give up. But earlier, I say about 2019. 2019, I caught COVID, man. And before, now let me start way before 2019. Man, before 2019, if you knew me, if you know me, you know that I am a very athletic, very, health conscious individual. If anybody was to speak on me, they'll tell you that, I ran track, played basketball, played football, played hardball, played, man, every sport, cross country, you name it, I did. And I always consider myself to be very athletic, very healthy, but 2019, man, was the year that changed my life. And I'm not gonna say forever, but no, I can say forever. 2019 changed my life forever, man. And let me set this right here. And like I said, I caught COVID. And when I caught COVID, man, I fully recovered. Had no issues. I think I, felt my main symptom was just feeling weak. And just a basic feel like a cold. Nothing major. But I say like 2 weeks after that, man, I began to develop, unusual symptoms. Like I began to develop heart palpitations. I began to develop, man, terrible anxiety, social anxiety, and just I got very, very subconscious about my health. All of these things began to go like wrong with me. Like I said, the heart palpitations, man, and the anxiety was crazy, man. I never felt anxiety in my life. So I'm thinking, at times, man, am I having a heart attack? I'm thinking like, is this the end? I know this not gonna be the end. Like, there's no way I'm going out like this, man. No way I'm going out like this. And like I said, bro, for about 2 years straight, man, these symptoms, persisted, and they gradually got stronger, man. They gradually, would come more frequent. And 2 years went by, man, and I did nothing, honestly, guys, but just sit in the house, watch movies, and just, man, I was just in this dark space, where I couldn't enjoy my family. I couldn't play sports, I couldn't work out, I couldn't do none of these things, man, because because of these anxieties and all the symptoms that I was having. It limited me to the point where my life seemed to be over. My life seemed to be over. Like, man, my mom, like, she would come around, like, she would come on my house and she would tell me, like, boy, you do not look the same. You are not the same Reno I know. Like, you are not the same person. What is going on? And being a son, being a man, firstly, you don't want to upset your mom. You don't want to upset your spouse. You don't want to let your family member know what's going on with you, because it's like I am the I'm supposed to be the strong one of the family. When things go wrong, everybody call. People depend on me. People lean on me. And my mom, bro, when she said that, I knew then, yeah, I am not the same. I knew I am not the same, man. So these 2 years went by in my life, man, where I was in a stage of straight fright. Like, I was in a stage of nothing but fear. Fear consumed me to the point, man, where I was scared to do anything. I was scared to do anything. Like, I would try to work out and my heart would get the beating so fast and I would get lightheaded. I had vertigo. Like I had all of these things going on with me, man. Like it was I don't even like revisiting, that era of my life. But bro, finally I came across this guy. His name was G Bryant. And he was telling me, well, not me. he had a YouTube channel. He was discussing how he was going through the same thing. And I'm like, wow, it's somebody out there going through what I'm going through. So I began to watch this guy, man. I began to and shout out to him. I hope we get to see this one day. Shout out to G Bryant. Man, you've helped me so much, bro. Thank you. But I began to watch G, man. And he was telling me, he was like, because he was a bodybuilder. He did bodybuild, athletic guy. And he was saying that, man, all I wanted to do for about 2 years is just sit in the house, play video games, and watch movies, and just eat crazy, because the anxiety had consumed him too. And he was saying, man, something that really caught my attention. He said, the idea of me never getting well was actually causing me to stay sick. And I repeat that. The idea of me never getting well was causing me to stay sick. And that stuck with me. And man, I promise you, within a couple of minutes, I said, you know what? I don't care. If this right here is going to kill me, it is going to have to, this is going to be the hardest fight death will ever have. Like, bro, and that hour forward, bro, I promise myself, I'm not letting anxiety stop me from doing what I want to do. I'm not letting fear stop me from doing what I want to do. And I just got up, bro. I can remember I did 20 push-ups. And I was just scanning my body. My heart got to racing. My heart got to pounding. All of these thoughts began to come. I started having panic attacks. But it was something about this time where I watched my symptoms. And when I watched them, they were just roller coasting. Like it would rise, it would hit a peak, and then it would just fall. And when they fall, I'd do 20 more push-ups. And it'll come back up, but it wasn't as intense. And then it started to make sense. Yo, if you allow fear to stop you from doing what you want to do in life, it will consume you. If you let what is going on around you stop what God has for you to do, it will consume you. Never quit, never stop. And from that moment, I've been living with that motto that I have to keep going. No matter how sick I think I am, I have to keep going. I have people depending on me. I have family members that's really looking for a strength in me. So I have to keep going. And when I flip that switch in my mind, when I flip that switch, bro, the anxiety began to just dissipate. The fear began to just leave. The panic attacks began to just leave. Man, the nightmares began to just leave. And I brung my story up to let you guys know, because I know some people out there dealing with anxiety. I know some people that's out there dealing with depression. And that stuff, bro, will, man, have you like a caged animal where you don't want to do anything but just be safe. But I promise you, man, your safety net, your comfort zone is where you really go to die. All of your dreams go to die. We as people have to keep going. We have to keep going, because I promise you, once you cross that barrier of safety and you no longer care, okay, if this is going to happen to me, it's going to happen. Once you cross that barrier there, once you cross that fear barrier, man, I promise you, success is on the other side. Whether that's health, whether that's your job, whether that's your relationships, whatever it may be, when things begin to get uncomfortable in your life, you are on the right track. You are on the right track, man. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Keep going. Keep going, family. Because I promise you, man, bro, it brings tears to my eyes, bro. Like, man, because I've come so far, bro. I've come so far, and I give all praises to the Most High. I give all praises to God. Man, I know some people that may be watching this that's ready to give up. Please, man, don't give up. Keep going. Keep pushing. Because in the end, you will win. And if you haven't won, it's because it's not the end. I love that saying, man. Keep going. Keep going. And like I said, I want this to be a little short video for whoever, maybe going through some things. It's going to get better. It's going to get better, but you got to keep going. You got to keep believing. You got to keep trusting. I promise you, it's all going to work out for you. Man, peace, blessings. Let love lead you. Right.